Deal TV, learn and earn.
Welcome to Deal TV Learn and this is Deal Coffee with Mkwaya Mayanja for AKA 75. And when it comes to art, that's my area of specification. I love art, I like art, and I practice art. So kutumirako bandanga Bakisa Foundation, Art Tonda Art Foundation, Mr. Tom, USA. Hope you love this episode because you a man of art. Kati, we are in Jinja for the exhibition. Tuli mu Jinja. Tulina omudala gwe tutuuseeko ogwa munaffe omukozi wa art. Buli kyolaba wano kinyirira, kinsanyusa. So basically tugenda kuba nga twogera ku art. Atulaba ku DTV yandiyagadde okumanya twogerako naani?
Twogera ne Helga Baguta. From Guta Crafts.
From Guta Crafts. So let's talk about what's Guta Crafts. What kind of crafts are you doing? Are you collectors? Are you artists? So what's Guta about?
Guta Crafts is I would say gallery because I create the art myself. I don't buy it. I don't collect.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future I'll be collecting from people, but we make our own art. We do mosaic, acrylics, and beaded art, like you'll see in the segment. So yeah, that's what we are specializing in right now, while incorporating new things with as time goes on.
Okay. Yeah. So how long have you been doing art?
Started in 2020.
2020?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when Guta Crafts became a company. Yeah, but art, it was in blood since I was a kid, so yeah.
So how did you get to love art? Are you self-taught? Do you have qualification? Did you go to art school?
Okay. Somehow self-taught, but also in high school I was given some classes here and there because it was a must, it wasn't choice. That's all. I didn't go further into delving into different kinds of art. So basically I teach myself off of YouTube stuff and all. So
if we're talking about art and the business for now it's 4 years you've been in the business.
Yes.
How is art and as a business? Is it profitable? Is it sustainable or just thriving?
I would say it's profitable if you have the clients, the market. It is profitable, but as you start, it's hectic. You have to know yourself. You have to find partners who can boost your morale into the market and in the field of art. But to me, it's marketable because one piece would sort my day. A very good day. Yeah. One piece is enough.
Yeah.
Well, for some, I don't know how many, but in Guta, one piece
is enough, which means one piece must be expensive because most of the ordinary people would love to take on art, but they say art is expensive. They think art is supposed to be bought by those whites and stuff. So what could you say to the ordinary person who would love to buy art pieces, and how, in the range?
Yeah.
How could you fetch a piece of art from Guta?
Well, we could use you could do it customarily.
Customized?
Yeah, because if you come to me and you want a size like this, I believe you can afford it.
Yeah.
While someone might want that size
and
or even bigger, and which kind of art, because mosaic is quite expensive. Acrylics are also expensive, but not as mosaic. Mosaic takes time. So I also want to urge people to buy art that's real, because if you're going to do some interior design with art and you're buying printed art, it gets to a point where you're tired. It's easy. You'll get tired of the prints. They eventually, should I call it wash off? They fade.
Yeah. And
that's not the case with real art.
Yeah.
If you go to a real painter, they'll paint with real acrylics and give you what you need. And it will take time. Unless you're tired, then you can replace. Same goes for mosaic. So if you want cheap, then you might have to spend double, because If you buy a printed piece, you have to buy again because you're tired. While if you buy a real piece, you can replace it and you can sell it and replace.
Okay.
Meanwhile, printed, anyone can get it. Yeah, I can't buy from you your printed piece yet. I can
When
get
you can
it.
print you one,
Yes.
yours, and then it's new.
But you can't print the mosaic.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead you have a hot cake in your house.
Yeah.
You can sell it at a good price.
So it turns out to be more of an asset that you can buy and then sell later
Exactly.
even at a profit.
Yeah, even your kids can inherit.
Yeah. But then when I look at these kind of the pieces here are more of, can I say, female inspired? What inspires your kind of art?
So many things. So you're seeing a lot of female kind of art
Yes,
because
female.
it was a collection.
Yeah.
There's a point we had to come up with collections, sunsets and females, African females.
Yeah.
That's why you see this and this. Some were taken.
Yeah.
There's only one piece left of this. There were two.
Yeah.
Yes, so we sit and decide, let's do African men. That will be like the next project we launch. Then we'll research in West Africa, how do they dress? In Uganda, how do you dress? Or we can say African men doing activities the African way.
African style.
You get men from West doing the herding, men from East maybe doing the farming, others are doing pottery. That's how we choose these things. You might not see animals and all, but that's in the pipeline.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then me being passionate about art and art practitioner, I find interest in recyclable materials, waste. How big is the infusion of waste like plastics, papers that would have spoiled the environment into your art?
Well, it's big, but in terms of paper, not plastics as yet. So, but we use paper, magazines and all these, instead of burning them and messing with the climate, we could use it for art. But I know people use plastic, some use stones, clothes, but me it's mainly paper.
Yeah.
That's how I'm helping my environment. That's it.
Then there could be someone there's a girl is still in school, but in her holidays, she could do art or has interest in art. What could be your message to them? Do you have, okay, you've learned now that you're producing good art pieces. Do you offer training?
Training will start next year.
Next year.
Yeah, I'll be in position to do that maybe next year. But my advice would be they should delve into their passion for these things. If you want to sing, if you want art, go for it. Find out what you do best, because some people are not painters, they are mosaic artists. Others are sculptors, others make bags. So go find yourself. In school, we don't have a lot of options. They'll tell you we are painting or we are sculpting.
Yeah.
But as you do that, you'll find out that you can do better. You can do better out of school. So go for what you like. Go for the big jobs, as also you go for your dream, your passion, which is art and all these other things.
Then when we talk about things like funding, like in terms of capital, funding, hope, like the private sector foundation, awards, these organizations helped artists like you. Is there help that you've done? Have you got any grants?
As Guta Crafts, no grants yet. We haven't even written to apply to grants as yet.
Yeah.
But like PSFU has helped this market they've created.
Yeah.
They've helped us be more exposed. Some people didn't know Guta Crafts until today. So coming up with such a thing, a market, has helped the nation, the people who have attended the market, the trade show, to see my art. and purchase or even book for their homes, their schools, their spaces. So yeah, funding is there for art, I know it is, but I believe you should go for it if you're willing to also help other people. You can't get funding for just yourself. You have to help your fellow artists or the community. How are you? You can recycle plastics, so you can get funding from maybe MasterCard or PSFE or the government, but it should be to help the community and the country, not just Guta. But I don't think that's really fair.
Okay. But then, being an artist myself, I find it that it gets challenging to some point. How have you been able to stand your ground and say, I'm pushing on, I'm moving on until it gets 12?
Well, it's determination for me, because I have things I do, but it's you come up with a timetable. Today I'm working till this time. Then from that time, let me create some art. You say there is this saying that if you put in work, even just a little bit, it counts, because tomorrow you will start from another point, then the other day from another point. That's what I believe. That's what I do with mosaic, because I can't finish a piece in a week or even 2 weeks. Yes. So one step every day will help you. Then determination, then passion. You must love what you do to get to that point where you earn big, where you interact with the gurus in that field. So yeah, it's passion, determination, and the drive. That's it.
So what could be your message to the upcoming artists there who are trying to find a footing in art?
They should be patient. They should also, it's mostly patience. They should go out, find your material, do your work, because you can't start big in art. Art doesn't sell every day.
But in most of the things you have to start. Take baby steps.
But these businesses change. Art is different from food. Food, you come with your saucepan of rice. Wait a few minutes, do your marketing. They'll come and eat, because people have to eat. While art, people will look at it and be like, it's beautiful. But right now, I have to pay for school fees and all. But you have to be patient and know that it will work out. You have to keep approaching these people you want to buy. You can approach organizations, you can approach hotels. So it's patience and love, because if you don't have love, then you have nothing pushing you towards your goal.
Okay. Yes. Most of the artists I've seen are not doing art in isolation. For example, someone is an artist, but he goes to do home designs, car designs. How are you doing it? So do you have other elements of art that you add on the product, so that, for example, if someone has given you a tender to design his home, so that you can take the art piece that you have and then use them and then add some others like chairs, collection and stuff?
Yeah, we can. More like interior design. Me, I do that. I didn't study interior design, but I have the eye for it. I'll tell you, let's arrange it this way. This wall will look good like this, with this color of chair and this amount of rugs in a room. You have to know all those elements. You have to know the color palettes, what warms the room, what makes it cozy, what makes it lively, all these things. So yeah, interior we do offer if you give us the chance.
But you said that mostly in Africa and in Uganda in particular, the appreciation of art is still low. What is your take on that? And what can be done to make it so that everyone can love art?
I don't know what to tell Africans, because I also know that's an issue. When you come up to a market like this, you'll even get Africans telling you should be selling to the whites or the Indians try,
Yeah.
but they have their kind of
Their
art
patterns
they
and
need,
their art.
yeah.
Yeah.
Africans, on the other hand, should believe that good spaces are for them too. They should love good things, good spaces, good art,
Yeah.
and all these things. You don't just like,
Yeah.
don't just wish good things for the white people.
Okay. So as we wind up, let's take a look at this one piece of art. Tell us, what is it about, the inspiration, and like.
This is from the female collection, African Women.
Yeah.
She's from Karamoja. So I was trying to depict how they dress up.
Yeah.
They love beads. They wear a chunk of beads.
Beads.
In their neck.
Yeah.
So I was trying to bring that out using beads themselves to bring out the woman from Karamoja. So that you can appreciate her, appreciate Guta, and of course this piece takes some good time without depreciating in your space.
Okay.
If I tell you it's expensive, I believe you will believe as well, because we apply so much, we spend so much on the materials, and it's long lasting.
So if someone out there is interested in such a piece, how much could it go for?
Beaded art, this particular one is 800.
300.
800.
800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After it's finished, because
Yeah.
this is incomplete.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're there and you need this kind of art, you have to contact Guta. You said Guta Art?
Guta Crafts and Pieces.
So give them the social media handles, the contacts. Do you do deliveries so that they can come and support you?
Okay, Guta Crafts, you find us on Instagram at Guta Crafts. GUTACRAFTS at Guta Crafts on Instagram. You won't find us on Facebook, we haven't really opened up there. Then you can reach us on our number 077-933-6894. Oh yeah, we'll do all you need us to do. Interior design, we'll do customized pieces for you, and everything you need if it's within our
Okay, maybe
Our
if you
area.
can have your last remarks to our viewers.
my last remarks that you should love art. Art is life. Everything is art. Even we are art.
Yeah.
Our colors are art. So we should love art, give it time, and give artists a chance to express themselves. Buy from us. Don't let the white people just take our art. You too need it. So yeah, love art, love Uganda. Promote us.
Yeah, that's it. Love art, love Uganda. That's how we've been on DTV. DTV, learn and unsubscribe, comment, like and share. Use Mkwaya Mayanja. Until we meet then, bye bye.
Deal TV, learn and earn.